Really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You were so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Now here's Bridges. And stolen by Edwards. Towns down low. Johnson on him. Can't get it to drop. Now here's Bridges. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Edwards. The putback. And Ayton pulls it down. Booker against Russell. Now here's Booker. Tight defense on him. And he lays it up and in.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim.
Russell against Paul. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Pass to Prince. It's Edwards on the wing. From 18 feet away. Again, the miss by Edwards.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Booker finds Bridges. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Paul. Top of the key. Minnesota with a rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Well, what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? And you think about guys down the stretch who you'd have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Get some style points there. Pretty finish.
Booker against Edwards. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
To the middle. It's picked off. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And the lob disrupted, not to be. To the inside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And here's Edwards outside. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Outside Paul. Out to Bridges. Outside Booker. That one off the back iron and out. Minnesota in the lead. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Towns for three, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Towns finds Russell. From behind the arc. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Johnson. Outside Edwards. And it's powered home by Towns.
What an athletic play from Towns. Rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
Here's Paul. Will it go? And the layup is good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And here's Russell. Pass to Towns. From downtown, he drops it from range. Towns has got 8.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth team.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt, and it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. So it's Phoenix now. They trail by 11. Over to the left wing. From deep, Johnson. No good on the shot. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Towns. Here he goes. Here's Prince. He's guarded by Bridges. Throws it up high. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Booker. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Russell into the lane. Out to the right wing. Here's Towns. Russell finds Towns. Over Bridges. That's good from Towns on the assist by Russell. 10 points for him.
That's just Big Cat using his upper body strength to convert through contact.
Booker, the pass to Paul. It's not going to go for him. And Minnesota will come the other way. High post Towns. Johnson on him. Towns can't get it to go.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Driving in. Pass to Russell. Back to Towns. There's the 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Here's Gobert. Goes back up. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Paul with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Bridges outside for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. At one point, they led by 16. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Bridges. Here's Ayton. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside Booker. Pass to Johnson. 4-3. Drains the triple. Johnson's got 6 points.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Here's Russell. Second chance shot. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 47 seconds left in the half. It's Edwards with a drive. Oh, got a piece of it. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. And he misses. Only 2 for 6. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Inside. Towns with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Down low. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Booker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal.
I like when Devin Booker's decisive about forcing the action. It's clear the defense is respecting his ability to score the ball.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. To the paint. Tries to save it. Back to Edwards. He got it up. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And
And get ready for the Jabberwocky.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
From deep, Johnson. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Russell. He takes it in. No good there. And Phoenix the other way now. From deep. Edwards against Booker. Here's Bridges. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Towns. Here's Russell. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 15. About a minute played here in the second half. Booker against Edwards. Now here's Booker. He's closely guarded. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Russell. Here he goes. Outside Edwards. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by Johnson. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And they double up Gobert. Pass to Russell. Now Towns. He's guarded by Paul. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Paul.
Minnesota foul. Torian Prince. First personal foul.
That's good from Bridges.
We've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Edwards against Booker. Fires for three. Nails it from three. Booker's got 6.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker. But, man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
Here's Russell. Pass to Prince. To the inside. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brent, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Pass to Towns. Edwards with it. Shoots over Paul. That one a little long. The Suns have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate Chris Paul delivers.
Here's Russell to the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Outside for Russell. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Booker fires from way outside. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now Ayton. The 3 is up.
When you're trying to score the ball, the last person you want to see coming at you is Rudy Gobert.
Stolen by Bridges. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Timberwolves ball.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Russell. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter here. Nice D from Paul. Booker with it. Russell covering. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Up top, Johnson. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Suns foul. Mikal Bridges. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the
That one misses
Timberwolves.
for Gobert.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting a disappointing 38%. Out to the wing. Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. 12 through 3 quarters of play. Down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Timberwolves ahead. Up. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Gobert is doubled. Back to Russell. The open shot by Edwards. Here's Gobert. Soft touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
It's blocked by Gobert. Here's Prince. Booker defending. The kick out to Edwards. from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Prince. He's guarded by Bridges. Right side, Edwards. Shoots over Booker. Outside for Russell. Five on the clock. Edwards for 3. The shot no good. Booker with the defensive effort. Stolen by Russell. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Stolen by Bridges. Paul passes to Ayton. The shot, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. To the left wing. Here's Prince. Hits the trifecta.
When he's spotted up like that, Taurean Prince, those percentages go up. Very comfortable on that one.
Paul against Russell. Outside Johnson. Pass to Booker. Looking to get it going. And Booker with the jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Russell to pass to Edwards. Launches it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
With the step back, Booker finds Bridges. From deep, Johnson knocks down the long J.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Stolen by Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Paul passes to Ayton. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Paul with it. From behind the arc. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got rebound number 7 tonight. Paul against Russell. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. And the Suns shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Paul against Russell. Outside for Booker. Jacks up a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. He thrives in that catch and shoot.
Edwards, the pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. Stolen by Booker. Johnson inside. Guarded by Russell. Paul for 3. It falls. Oh, and that clips the lead to just 5.
Yeah, and do you see Chris Paul sweating right now? I don't.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Here's Gobert. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Towns for 3. Kept alive. Gobert passes to Towns. Trying to get back on track. And Ayton pulls it down.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And they'll get another chance. And so it's Minnesota with the W. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
Thank you for
4 out.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Now here's Jackson. Clock at 6. And here's Leonard from 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his 3-point shooting.
Here's Russell. Reggie Jackson with the rebound. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Russell. First personal foul.
And that one misses.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
John Wall's checked in for Los Angeles. The Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Timberwolves timeout call.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. No good with the layup. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The fadeaway. Another miss by Minnesota.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
And that's going to be too many steps. It's the whistle on the travel. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Edwards passes to Russell. Elbow shot. The shot that time not on target. So the Clippers will take it the other way. It's Wall with the... Oh, he's a high flyer!
Oh, look at that elevation and throw down. Oh!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on him.
And that's the connection Leonard has with his guys. Knows when to go for that alley-oop.
Prince kicks to Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And it's Leonard missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Leonard with the steal. Right side, George. Zubac's the pass to George. A three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves trail by 5. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he would like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. Here is Russell. Paul George making his last shot. Russell with the bucket.
Well, I tell you what, such a smooth, tight handle. I mean, especially for a guy with a 6'5" frame and 6'9" wingspan.
Wall passes to George. Out to Morris. Takes a 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Towns, and it's sent back by Morris.
And a rare block shot from Morris. Anticipates the move and just times it out perfectly.
Get there, get there.
Wall against Russell. Over Wall. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Steps back. Here's George. The rebound by Prince.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's George. Oh, Leonard in position. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Minnesota basketball.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Russell passes to Gobert. Lets it go. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Second chance shot. Gobert, great positioning on the putback.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here is George. That one doesn't drop. Gobert with the defensive effort. It's Russell with the drive.
Attacking on the drive, and that's going to give Russell some free throws this time.
For Minnesota, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Leonard on the wing. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Outside, Towns. Russell from long range.
I'm sure that'll make John Wall's coach happy to see that kind of hustle and aggressiveness at the defensive end. Doing a really good job to smother it.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
And please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem form, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
Here's Leonard. Morris trying to free himself up. The kick out to Wall. Back to Leonard. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. It's up a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Towns with it. Guarded now by Morris. Here's Prince. A shot missing. The Clippers go the other way with it. And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
George can be so deadly on the drive. He's got great quickness. He sees an opening and takes it right away.
The kick out to Town. Another miss by Town.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Leonard the pass to Morris. From the stripe, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Morris. Leonard's got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Here is Wall after D'Angelo Russell's bucket, and Wall kicks to George. with the drive, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
George making nice use of the mid-range look right there. Really good at creating space for that shot.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Leonard. The shot comes out, and Minnesota now the other way. Here's Edwards going inside, and good that time. Now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Wall dishes to Leonard. Morris outside. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Morris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Towns finds Edwards. Takes it inside, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard, that's for 2. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Out to Edwards. Shoots the 3. Edwards with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's George, and he uses the glass on the layup. And it's 8 points for Paul George.
George really efficient close to the hoop. He makes the most of just about every chance down low.
Russell passes to Prince. Over Leonard. That shot off, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. George against Russell, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
And George drops them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Russell kicks to Edwards. They need this. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 5th rebound in this one. Leonard the pass to Zubats. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. All right, David, thank you. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Edwards finds Prince. Here's Russell. The Clippers grab the miss. Morris has got 4 rebounds in this game. From deep, George. The rebound by Prince. Timberwolves trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Morris. And the rejection by Towns.
Aggressive defense from Towns there, staying all over the shot and getting a clean block.
And the rejection by Zubac. George with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Russell. Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to Russell. That one a little long. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Prince against Leonard, over Prince, and it's Leonard missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Lets it go with the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. That's a 2 from Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Towns with the ball, gets it down to single digits.
Boy, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands. And he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And it's Leonard missing. Timberwolves trail by 8. Edwards dishes to Towns. It's stolen by Morris. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. And here's George for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game. 1:37 left in the third. Out to Edwards. No good on the triple. Clippers leading by 11. George with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. A clear look for George. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Paul George can get it done from anywhere on the court now. When he starts percolating, this guy can cook with gas.
Russell passes to Towns. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Towns has got 8 points in the quarter.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Leonard on the wing. Tries the spin move. Morris outside. Left side, George takes the 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
For 3, Edwards. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 6th rebound on the night. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now Wall. Leonard on the wing. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And it's George again missing. Here's Prince. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Russell with a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Russell kicks to Edwards. From outside the arc. Timberwolves keep it alive. The kick out to Towns. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Towns has got 11 in the second half. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Morris. Right side George. It's stolen by Edwards. There's the lob to Towns. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
And I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The pass to George. Pass to Morris. Lets it go with a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. That's a 2 from Towns. Sinks that one from the post.
That's just a beautiful move by Towns. Really, he's got such a versatile skill set. There with the plus handles, man, he's got a lot to work with.
Leonard the pass to Morris. And the rejection by Towns. Prince dishes to Gobert. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And George, here we go.
I think George is clearly one of the most difficult covers in the league. When he's taking it strong to the basket, the defense sometimes has no choice but to foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
And Wall kicks to Zubats. Out to Morris. Over Gobert. And again, no good by the Clippers. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Edwards. Here he goes. Pass to Prince. Now Gobert covered by Wall. Fader on the way. Off the left rim and out.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on it.
The 3 from George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got 22 points.
Paul George has become such an assertive and confident player. He knows exactly when he's in position to get that catch and shoot off.
Hustle from deep 3-point territory. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Clippers leading by 11. Leonard the pass to Wall. Back to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Morris outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
And they just didn't have enough to overcome this deficit. Chalk up this game as a fantastic victory for the Clippers.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for George.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Back to Prince. Fires from deep. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Russell against Wall. Right wing. 6 to shoot. From downtown. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. They need this one. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Prince. And here's Edwards. Oh, the lob to Gobert. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
Mission, Allen. Thanks for that.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Brooks outside. Pass to Bane. The 3. Russell with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Well, Smitty with Morant. His ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. From outside the arc. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Edwards has got 5.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Jackson outside. Offensive rebound. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Towns can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Morant with it. Russell covering. Brooks the pass to Morant. Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Over to the left wing. Here's Prince. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Steven Adams. First free throw is good.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Torian Prince, taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
To succeed in this league, you can never be satisfied. It's a certain mentality, and Prince has that.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Brooks. Morant with it. Clock at 6. Here's Jackson. Jackson with another miss.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Morant against Russell. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Bane. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well. This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Bane, the pass to Morant. Back to Bane. Over to the wing. Jackson outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Morant. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Edwards with it. Guarded by Morant. Here's Prince. Here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Outside Morant. Back to Brooks. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Towns. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Here's Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And Morant drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Russell with the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, with his quick first step, Russell is a difficult guy to check.
Outside Morant, and there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw is good. It's both from the stripe.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
With 2 seconds left. He got it off in time. And so lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. The T-Wolves on top. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
On the court for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3. On the wing, Bane lets the 3 fly. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
And it's powered home by Towns.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Minnesota in the lead. From 7 feet away, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Brooks. Now Adams. Outside for Brooks. Out to the wing. Morant, the pass to Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. And it's slammed in by Adams.
He's a power player. That's a grown man move by Steven Adams. Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
Edwards can't hit.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Pass to Towns. And the layup is good. Towns has got 4 points this quarter. As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
A good look from Bane. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bane. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Here's Morant. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. Adams has got 6. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Memphis.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Adams with a screen on Russell. Adams with the ball. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Give him 8 points now.
Rolling toward the cup, Steven Adams is a wild man. You better get out of his way.
Pass to Edwards. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Steven Adams. And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. 1:09 left in the first half. Brooks outside. To the inside. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist by Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bane. Outside Russell. Shoots over Morant. They get the rebound. He can't hit that time. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Jackson, pass to Adams. Back to Jackson. Outside Morant. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. And now it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Russell from outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And it's Morant off the drive. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies.
The Timberwolves, 25.
If you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Russell to pass to Edwards. And it's off from three-point range. Memphis leading. Bane finds Morant. Back to Bane. Three-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And here's Morant. He's got 10. Adams with a screen on Russell. Pass to Jackson. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Now here's Bane. Clock at 6. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Over Bane. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Back to Brooks. Pass to Morant. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. Here's Towns. And too long on the shot. Memphis shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Outside Bane. Now here's Adams. Guarded by Russell. And stolen by Edwards. Morant against Towns. Here's Prince. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Morant with it. He's got 10. Adams, the pass to Morant. Bain with it. Outside for Brooks. Good work defensively by Russell. The Timberwolves trail.
Coming off his third All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside Morant. Outside for Brooks. Jackson against Towns. Pass to Bain. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now. And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Plenty of space. Good on the bucket. Now it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Bain. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Edwards into the lane. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
The Grizzlies have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Morant, pass to Bain. And here's Jackson. And stolen by Edwards. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. The shot by Russell, no good. Memphis shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Brooks from outside. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Edwards. That one is off. Great D that time from Bain. And the Grizzlies shooting a low 29% since halftime. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Edwards against Bain. From deep, Morant. Pass to Bain. Now here's Brooks. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's Adams. It's blocked by Gobert.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure.
The previous play is under review.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. In the backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Minnesota shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Shot is good by Edwards.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Pass to Bain. Brooks left side. Here's Morant. Brooks controls the rebound and the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Towns down low. Jackson on him. The shot by Towns, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Here's Adams, and it's slammed in by Adams.
Interesting that Adams got a little lane there, and he just took it. Good awareness.
To the right side. Towns passes to Russell. A leaner. The rebound by Jackson.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Bain finds Jackson. Back to Bain. Kicks it out to Jackson. Brooks left side. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jackson. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And the basket by Towns.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Bain, the pass to Brooks. Back to Bain. Pass to Jackson. Here's the 3. And it's Desmond Bain with the 3.
What a dangerous player to have in the backcourt. When Bain gets this hot, he will tear a defense apart.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Morant, he's open. Off the left rim and out.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
The Grizzlies pull it in. On the wing, Brooks, guarded by Edwards.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Here's Towns. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Now here's Brooks, tightly guarded. Morant, pass to Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
What I like about Adams, he just knows where to be. Nice play.
The 3 from Russell. Kept alive by Minnesota. Gobert passes to Towns. Here's Russell. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in.
The defense tightens up, so he adjusts. Nice play.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Morant against Russell. Back to Morant. Three-pointer, Brooks. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Outside Morant. Good work defensively by Russell. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
It's good.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Brooks outside. And so the Grizzlies take the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. We're anticipating a high-scoring affair in this one. Doors a lot of offense. Both these teams are very dangerous shooting the ball.
Which is an absolute pleasure for you and I and the fans. Offense obviously sells tickets. To me, the interesting point, which defense is able to step up and make a difference tonight?
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Good on the bucket.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Paul against Russell. Paul dishes to Bridges. Off target from outside. McDaniels with the ball. He's against Bridges. Towns for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And that one's good. Towns. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Booker's shot is good.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Russell passes to Edwards. Goes up on the wing. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Bridges. Paul outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, over the years, Chris Paul has been such an efficient three-point shooter. He stretches the floor. You've got to honor his ability to shoot it with range.
Here's Edwards. A shot off that time, so Phoenix will take it the other way. Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Booker outside. He kicks it to Crowder. Out to the right wing. Paul, no one around him. Frames the three-pointer. Paul's got 6.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
That's good from Edwards on the assist by Russell. He's got 6.
Anthony Edwards, excellent concentration, under pressure of excellent defense, and just scores it anyway.
Here's Booker. The feed to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. Oh, Russell in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Booker. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Crowder with the steal. Booker with it. Picked up by Edwards. The tray. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. Booker looking around. From deep. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Bridges kicks to Ayton. Paul outside. That one's off. Still out of sync. Right side, Russell. Got a piece of it. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen, guys from Phoenix, what are you guys seeing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Russell passes to McDaniels. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Crowder finds Bridges. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves trail. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Crowder with it. Now guarded by Towns. Pass to Booker. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
Russell against Paul. Feeds it to Ayton. And there it is for him. Ayton's got 6.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Russell. A kick out to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Ball against Russell. And here's Booker from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And for the Timberwolves, their shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Now here's Paul. McDaniel's defending. Little turnaround. A shot by Paul, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Russell. Over in the corner, Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Anthony Edwards has proven to be capable from any spot on the floor. That time he hit you with the 3-point shot. Okay, Anthony.
Booker against Edwards. Here's Paul. And the rejection by Towns. Minnesota shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws. And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it, they've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Will it go? And the dunk by Booker.
Wow, the inability to counter the vertical of Devin Booker. Up and in.
And a deep three from Russell. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Free throw drops for Paul.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And great, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And Booker kicks to Crowder. Offline with his three.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, just putting the ball on the deck. Towns so aggressive in everything he does.
Ball outside. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Ayton with it. Now defended by Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Paul. Over Russell. Trying to get open is Crowder. And again, it's the Suns missing. Outside, Edwards. The three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker left side. Phoenix no good that time either. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Russell. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bridges outside. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in the... Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
28, the Suns, 20.
Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Minnesota leading by 8.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Paul passes to Crowder. Crowder with the steal. Back to Paul. Over to the wing. There's the 3. The shot, no good. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. For 3, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Ball against Russell. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bridges finds Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. Over in the corner, Paul. Back to Booker. Beyond the arc. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Russell inside, defended by Paul. Spins. Shot from the wing, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Edwards got 14 points.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Bridges with it, now guarded by Towns. And the wide open shot from Crowder, another 3 for Phoenix.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Russell looking around. Outside Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Jacks up a 3. Bridges with the board.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Paul passes to Crowder. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Booker with no one around. Offensive rebound. At the top of the key, Bridges. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
To the left side wing. Fires for 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 14 points for him.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Here's McDaniels. Passes to Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. And that one goes long. On offense, here are the Suns. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. And that one is off. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 4-point game. Russell passes to Edwards. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. That's a 2 from Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And stolen by Russell. Right side Towns. And the pass to Edwards. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Deflects the pass. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 4. And we're just... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. Towns against Booker. Oh, here's Edwards. Defense is right there. And Towns, the bucket on the assist from Edwards. 9 points for Karl Anthony Towns. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I like their defense tonight, and you don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Russell against Bridges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And now in the final year of his contract, contract. D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
And he's good on the second. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Inside. Paul kicks to Crowder. Back to Paul. Suns moving the ball around. It's stolen by Gobert. And stolen by Booker. Now here's Ayton. Here's Bridges. The kick out to Crowder. And the three off target. Minnesota leading by 4. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. Fires the three. Good on the triple.
Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing phases him? Booker treats every moment like every other moment. No matter how big, no matter how small.
Russell with the bucket.
You want D'Angelo Russell taking these shots. This guy is fearless.
Ball against Russell. Paul kicks to Bridges. Pass to Booker.
2 minutes.
From deep three-point range. No good that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Led by as many as 14 points. Lobs it up for Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Listen, we know that Crowder's work ethic is tremendous. So in these opportunities, he's ready.
Outside, Towns. Out to Russell. Shakes him. He feeds it to Gobert. Back to Russell. Clock at 4. Launches it. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Booker against Edwards to tie it up. And Booker is good for 3. Booker's got 20 points.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Russell dishes to Edwards. .54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gobert with a screen on Crowder. Towns, the pass to Gobert.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
All up top. Kicks it to Crowder. Back to Paul. Towns against Crowder. Another shot. Here's Ayton. Bridges outside. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Trifecta.
That's a statement from Chris Paul. He understands game is in the balance. It's my time.
Edwards looking it over. It's off.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboard.
And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic...
Maybe influenced by his years with Tim Duncan, who also had that poker face. Allie, good stuff. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the one. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, man.
Powered it home!
Not fair at all. Woo. Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Morris outside. Takes the three. They get it again. Out to Leonard. Six on the shot clock. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balance and set up his feet. That just throws your body way out of whack and hurts your percentages.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right. Wall, the pass to Morris. And here's George. Lets it go from the wing. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
The Clippers have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Towns against Leonard. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Takes a three. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Edwards has got 5 points.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Wall against Russell. Outside Wall. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Zubats with it. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Covington's checked in for the Clippers. George outside. Lets it go from deep. Leonard left side. Fade away. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Quick rise and quick fire from the mid-range. This is automatic stuff from Kawhi Leonard.
Wall against Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. 5 points in the game.
2 minutes.
And he drives in. Paul George pulls down the board.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Edwards can't hit.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
George's shot is off.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Here's Russell. Drops in the layup for 2.
Again, Russell able to dance behind the screen, and once he's able to set you up like that, it's over.
Wall against Russell. Leonard on the wing. There's the drive. And again, no good by the Clippers. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. To the paint. Fades away. Here's Gobert. And he banks in the layup.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Here's George. Oh, and Towns with the block. And he gets it back. George finds Covington. Stolen by Russell. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, tough to hold on to the ball with those fast hands from D'Lo that are active.
It's blocked by Gobert. Free throw is good from Russell. Now the Timberwolves with it. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Outside Edwards. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Leonard. It's good if it goes. No good. And so it's Minnesota going into the break up 12. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac, and it's Wall in at the point. Elbow shot. George's shot is off.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Some room here for George. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
That's a reliable offensive option right there. Shooting with consistency as Paul George can get you from a number of spots.
Russell to pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. George for 3. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Great dribble move there. Kawhi using refined ball handling skills to get wherever he needs to on the floor.
Here's Russell. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Wall, the pass to Covington. Pass to Leonard. 3-pointer. Drops in the 3. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense has got to try to hassle Kawhi Leonard as much as they possibly can, especially at the arc. He's too accurate.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Russell against Wall. To the left side wing. Now here's Edwards. Over Covington. Edwards can't hit.
And that's just an off-balance, low-percentage shot, especially without room to operate.
2 minutes remaining.
Offline with a 3. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. A minute 15 left in the second. Back to Russell. To the inside. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
It's George on the wing. Pass to Covington. Fires the 3. George's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Here's Prince. Covington over to help. Here's Gobert, right wing. Outside Russell. Hit his foot. The official saying it was kicked. "59 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Covington. Back to Leonard. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Russell against Wall. Towns passes to Edwards. Outside for Russell. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now. George, a deep 3. Can't connect from long distance. And so it's Minnesota leading by 7.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 28. The Clippers, 11.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Outside Russell. Pass to Gobert. 4 on the clock. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. It's Covington on the wing. Back to George. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Prince. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Towns for 3. Here's Gobert with 1 on the clock. And Gobert with the stuff.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
George passes to Leonard. Out to Covington. There's the triple. Pure from 3-point range. Covington's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime.
Well, I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Russell against Leonard. Oh, they get a hand on it. So it'll be 2 free throws, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Back to Prince. And stolen by Leonard. George with it. Looking to end this cold spell. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And the jam by Covington.
And how about that? Covington rising up and throwing it down with some authority.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Back to Russell. Up top, Edwards. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. And that one is hammered home.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Wall, the pass to Leonard. From downtown. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Now you settle in and you watch the show coming from Kawhi as he's filling it up and doing it in a lot of ways.
A minute 37 left in the third quarter of the game. To the left wing. Here's Towns. That shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
The Clippers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Leonard outside. To the middle. That's good from Covington on the assist by George. Covington's got 7 points for the quarter. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Here's Prince. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Paul George.
Taurean Prince has such a great motor, and the physical nature of his play, you've got to appreciate that aggressiveness.
56 seconds left in the third. Now here's Wall. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Off the mark, had a chance there to trim it to single digits. The Timberwolves have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Second team foul.
No good on the free throw.
Anthony Edwards. At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Wall. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
It's George on the wing, guarded by Edwards. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And he lobs it up top. And Edwards slams it in.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Looking to run, Prince just streaks down the open court.
And so it's Minnesota with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. A big difference in and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Wall in at the point guard position. And he's going for the oop here. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. George outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Pass to Prince, and stolen by Leonard. Wall with it, Russell covering. Here's George. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And you see Paul George's focus that time. Opportunistic bucket, gets to the interior and does the work.
It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, George with a steal. The kick out to Wall. Out left to the wing. Leonard right side. Zubac passes to Leonard. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
You like Kawhi, and he knows when to be forceful, just using his muscle on the inside to get to his shot.
Pass to Edwards. George with a steal. And he's going for the lob. Leonard can't get it to go.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Russell pass to Towns. Edwards against Wall. Edwards can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Gobert finds Towns. Tries to break his ice. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And the Timberwolves lead by 12. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Leonard for 3.
Awesome D from Torian right there. A big reason why he's on the floor right now.
No good there. 6 for 11 now from the floor. Here's Russell. Pass to Prince. Oh, Covington with a block. Wall on the take.
2 minutes.
Back to Covington. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Robert Covington, a guy who's out there to do it all for his team on both ends of the floor. He's going to make plays that impact winning.
And he makes both free throws. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Russell against Wall. Left side, Edwards. Clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Towns. Puts up a 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize. And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Timberwolves.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Rudy Gobert.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
And here's Russell. Pass to Prince. Oh, George with a steal.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Ball against Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, George with a steal. Knocks it loose. Pass to Covington. There's the three. Count it.
And now the go-to guy in these situations. Leonard can handle that kind of pressure in the big moment as well as anyone.
So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. That
young talent on display on both sides.
Oh, the future is bright, and these guys are the future. But don't look over the present, because they are already so exciting to watch. It's going to be a lot of fun courtside.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Now Bain. Passes it to Adams. Over Gobert.
And what defense there from Gobert, putting that wingspan to work and not allowing anything easy inside.
Edwards. And he overshot that one, missing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Russell. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Bain. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Pass to Morant. Three-pointer. The Grizzlies with another miss. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. It's Edwards on the wing. Second shot opportunity, and Gobert with the lay-in.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now here's Jackson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Edwards. Some solid defense there from Jackson. For Memphis, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Here's Brooks. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
He's off on the second. And here is Prince. Nice D from Brooks. Morant against Russell. Morant passes to Adams. Here's Bain. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Minnesota on D. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks to rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of the shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
Memphis shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Edwards finds Russell for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Here's Brooks. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Edwards dishes to Towns. Over Jackson. Towns, no luck. Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Pulls up on the wing. Jackson misses. Minnesota's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And it's Russell in the corner. Back to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Now here's Morant. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Payne. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Prince, the pass to Edwards. Out to Russell. Now Prince. Back to Russell. Here's Towns. And Payne pulls it down.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
It's stolen by Edwards. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Prince. No good there. Memphis leading. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Misses the three. Here's Russell. The shot, no good. And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score is still close. Grizzlies lead by 1. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
In the corner, it's Payne. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay. Amazing that Payne fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
Oh, and the jam by Towns. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
You also love that Payne absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Russell against Morant. From deep. Now, here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Misses off the left iron. Minnesota in the lead. To the paint. Prince kicks to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. Prince against Brooks. Prince the pass to Towns. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. They get the rebound. Gobert back to Towns. Edwards finds Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Towns. That shot off, and it's Memphis the other way. Morant passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
Russell passes to Prince. Back to Russell. Over to the left wing. Pass to Gobert. Outside Russell. There's the feed to Edwards. Stolen by Jackson. Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. Payne for 3. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Payne's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The kick out to Towns. For Gobert, he gets it there. Edwards passes to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from 19. Tries again. He can't hit that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant dishes to Brooks. Right side Bain lets it go from deep. Now here's Morant for three. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Edwards drives in, and it's good for 2. 8 points for Anthony Edwards.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Outside, Bain. Inside. It's tipped. Out to the right wing. And Adams kicks to Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson from long range. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. .51 seconds left to play here in the half. Russell passes to Edwards. And it's in there. Edwards got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
The three gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain. Bain's got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Kicks it out to Prince. Stolen by Brooks. Morant passes to Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Edwards from deep three-point territory. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
14, the Grizzlies, 20.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bain.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts. Make life a little more difficult on him.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the small 4. Edwards, that's good. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
6 to shoot. There's the pass to Jackson. Outside, Bain. Out to Morant. There's Jackson with the 3. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Out to the wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Russell passes to Gobert. Over Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
The kick out to Towns. Buries the long-range jumper. Towns has got 5 now. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, Yeah, it's the absolute worst. He set some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Jackson from long range. Minnesota with the rebound. Edwards drawing the double team. Here's Towns. Passes it to Gobert. And it's Prince penetrating. Brooks grabs the board. And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And it's Morant missing. Timberwolves trail by 9. And Gobert kicks to Prince. To the inside. The jump hook. Edwards can't hit.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
And the rejection by Towns. Brooks with the bucket.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Now, here is Russell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Edwards fires from way outside. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Payne looking around. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Edwards can't hit.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink. And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
On the wing, Payne. Edwards defending. Pass to Russell. Down low. It's stolen by Adams. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. We come back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Memphis leading by 9. Jackson passes to Brooks. Takes the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Stolen away. 3-on-3. Payne for 3. And again, Memphis no good. Minnesota shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Morant with it. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. A About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. To the left wing. It's stolen by Adams. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Bane inside the three-point line. And another miss by Memphis. Timberwolves trail by 9. Russell dishes to Towns. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless, it's what makes him one of the game's best players.
Morant outside. Adams trying to free himself up. The Grizzlies with another miss. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Prince outside. Towns against Jackson. Here's Prince. Out to Edwards. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. That shot misses. And Memphis the other way now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Brooks. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And that's now 7 points for Dylan Brooks. Pass to Towns. From deep. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Prince. Back to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Russell from long range. And rebounds again.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Launches a 3. Bane with the bucket. Bane's got 19 points.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
A quick-minded player. Russell can adapt to defenses and put the ball through the hoop.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Morant scanning the floor. At the elbow, it's Jackson. From deep. The rebound by Prince. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
Morant passes to Jackson. Prince against Brooks. Back to Jackson. Here's Morant. Out to Brooks. From the arc, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And Minnesota has possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Russell from long range. It's rebounded by Memphis. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bane. Outside Jackson. Three-pointer. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Prince outside, driving to the basket, and the miss. So it's Memphis picking up the win. They seem to relish